smiling at the camera.
Yeah. Okay. I call this the Lincoln Center of the ancient Rome, because this was a cultural center built by Augustus, the emperor, between 33 and 22 BCE in honor of his sister Octavia. That's why this area is called the porch of Octavia. Now only this part is left, and when the Roman Empire collapsed and Christianity became official, Christians were very smart. Instead of destroying all the pagan temples of Rome, imagine the Pantheon, that would be a terrible loss, they've been reconverted into churches and in this way preserved. Same thing happened to this area. This became a fish market. And that's why the Jews who were living in Trastevere, being foreigners, started crossing the bridge to come and trade the fish. So which better area that Paul could choose? If not this one that was flooded, it was very already frequented by the Jews, and it was smelly of fish. And also, he could use this arch as the main entrance. The ghetto had no walls surrounding it, but buildings themselves were working as a wall, and windows facing the outside had to be blinded with a blanket. So no visibility from outside. It's like a jail. You been to jail? Not yet? David?
No.
Not jail? No. Well, if you go to jail today, you don't pay your bedroom, you don't pay the salary of your guards, you don't pay taxes, you don't pay food, you don't pay nothing. But in the ghetto, they had to pay for every sip of air they were taking. And so, when the ghetto was established, there were rules. You could go out at sunlight and come back at sunset. But would you ladies go out if you had to wear the same sign of the prostitute? Men had to go out wearing a funny, ridiculous yellow hat with a horn in the middle and bells all around. Mock me, I'm Jewish, if it was not clear. As I said, it was finally opened in 1870, and the city of Rome became the capital of the Kingdom of Italy. At that point, do you think we could have in the center of Rome narrow alleys? Everything was open up, and that's why on the right you see the original ghetto line with building original from the ghetto times and earlier. I would say from the 13th till the 17th century. While on our left we have the building built in 1911. So this amount of light you see, it's huge compared to the end of the street, which gets like a funnel. And just in case, we have 1, 2, 3 churches, just between the inside and the outside of the gate. These two became a shop run by a Jewish guy for revenge a few years ago, but there used to be active churches where Jews were obliged to go and listen to the Mass. And that's why above the door, you can read Locus Orationis Venditorum Piscium, the place to pray for those who sell fish. As. If you look that way, you see those green trees? That's where the city of Rome was founded by Romulus and Remo, if they ever existed. While on this side behind me, straight, in 5 minutes you get to Campo de' Fiori, Pantheon, Piazza Navona, Trastevere, all within 5 minutes walking. So that's why people are ready to pay Manhattan rates to live here. Also, if you're lucky, or unlucky, that depends from your point of view, you might have a Roman column in your toilet, but easily, because everybody who has an apartment here knows that apartments have been built out of ruins or with ruins used as a material of construction. You should know that the Colosseum in the ancient times was used as a quarry of things to build. You would go there, park your donkey, fill it, and go. Same with this area. You can see, can you imagine for how many centuries these stones, these parts of columns, pillars,